To me and you, the chance to wash your hands in a sink like this, not a very big deal, but to the people who've been living here at the Terrace Park Apartments for 4 days without water, the sound of that running water, the sound of relief. You can see here the empty to-go cups and dirty dishes, all because they haven't been able to wash or even cook because they've had no water. This has been a big thing here, gallons of water that they've had to go to the store and buy.
Some of the biggest fans are right here. They've joined us now, dressed up, everybody. How excited are we that this book is coming out? This book is coming out. In fact, this is very special, Frank. We actually have Harry here himself.
Today with a day of paintball.
Video journalist Rashad Berry takes you to the field in a story that comes straight from the heart.
They're getting to do what all other teenagers get to do. And paintball is one of the things that teenagers do.
Y'all ready?
Students that have visual impairments and blindness can do most of the things that anybody else can do with adaptations.
Dude, when they see someone, they are dead on them. They're not going to let them go.
Yeah.
I got hit plenty of times.
My main goal is to shoot and have fun.
It just shows a lot of heart and courage to be able to actually come out here and step on the field and hold a gun in your hands, not being able to fully see.
Just before 6 Monday night, neighbors and police swarm around this Macon home.
Trying to find out what's going on. I don't know.
You don't know?
There's been a lot of activity up here lately.
Especially on this night. The blue lights and crime scene tape drew people like Arnez Pearson out into the cold.
Sad. That's all I can say. Sad. You know, sad way to go.
Everyone, including police, trying to figure out exactly which way that was.
One of their friends had not heard from them since Saturday. He came over to check on them, and he looked through the window and saw the two bodies slumped over.
When police looked inside, Sergeant Melanie Hoffman says they spotted 2 white males, later identified as 40-year-old Fred Chester and 39-year-old Lance Simmons. They also saw drug paraphernalia near their bodies.
They were concerned that meth might have been involved, so they called in meth experts, certified meth experts from Macon Police Department, to go in and secure the scene.
Coroner Leon Jones says the experts searched the house but didn't find any signs of a meth lab. What they did find was another body, that of 59-year-old Barbara Trice.
It's not a pleasant crime scene, I can tell you that. We have 3 bodies in there.
3 bodies in a crime scene that provided few answers, leaving people on the inside and outside of the crime scene tape wondering how it happened.
On one side of Falcon Parkway and Flowery Branch, news media, local and national, lined the street. On the other side,
Vic is sick! Vic is sick! Let Vic play! Let Vic play!
supporters, both for and against Michael Vick, held signs expressing their views about the embattled Atlanta Falcons quarterback.
But it hasn't been proven that he's done anything wrong yet. We have a history in this country of letting even proven criminals continue to play, to do their jobs. So, let's let him play.
Really, I would like to see him not play. He doesn't belong on a field full of other heroes who are there to play a game, who are there to be role models to these people.
Inside the gated training facility, the team tackled the task of getting into game shape and learning the new offense, while Vick pleaded not guilty to dogfighting charges in federal court.
No one's immune to the trials and tribulations of life. We understand that. My heart and my prayers go out to Michael Vick, and I know Mike understands how we feel about him. We love Mike. It's unfortunate that he's going through this situation, but he has to go through it.
We're sitting up here today is like I said, is try to put closure to this for our football team, because our mission is still very clear as a team, and that's to win ball games.
This is the scene where a baby girl died Thursday, just 3 weeks after she was born. Her name was Lily Rose.
It's not a victim I ever forget about, especially children. You know, you see that and you can't imagine how the parents feel. Because as a parent, You know, I go home and I just hold my child and cry. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
As a father and officer with the Houston County Sheriff's Office, Sean Alexander knows the importance of properly protecting a child in a car seat. He says the child riding in this van was not protected. She was not buckled into the car seat, and the car seat was not restrained in the car. That's why she was ejected from the van her grandmother was driving while talking on a cell phone. Corporal Alexander says the red minivan was traveling down Ignago Drive, trying to cross 247 and head north. But the corporal says the driver was having a hard time seeing because of the plastic over the window. She pulled out in front of the Chrysler, causing the collision. Alexander says the Chrysler hit a third vehicle, sending several people to the emergency room. He hopes this accident will remind moms and dads to protect their precious cargo.
There is a responsibility people have to understand. Children don't have a choice to buckle up. We do. You have to buckle your kids up. They don't stand a chance in a car crash if they're not.
Candace Raymond, 13 WMAZ Eyewitness News.
Candace, y'all all ready? Evaluators, y'all all ready? Go! We've had them doing search and rescue techniques, showing how they would go in and try to save somebody that was trapped inside of a fire.
Got something. Victim.
Leave my victim and get out of here like you're supposed to.
We look at this test and this training as a tool. It gives us an idea of where we stand at.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Dress it down, you pass.
And we just want to make sure they can perform the basic skills, especially the skills that may be something that could save their life or the lives of the people here in Macon.
Okay.
I just did this maybe a month ago in training, so it's not that much to it. You just performing daily operations and just what we do every day.
One of these here ought to be hit, man.
I'm gonna buy more tickets than usually I buy. I think I spend $20 every week.
It's been extremely, business been picking up real good. With the Mega Millions being up to 270 million, we've been having people coming in, buying 50, 60 tickets at a time, sometimes 100, sometimes they buy in groups.
I need 10 Mega Millions, please.
10 Mega Millions?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you gonna do if you win? Somehow you win $270 million. You gonna be working here still?
I think we're gonna retire.
Well, we thought after we win this, we'd come back to Macon and have a big party.
I really didn't know it was $270 million until you just told me.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks for coming to Neighborhood Lotto.
Come back if I win.
We're gonna win.